All right. Well, you have some news.
Yeah, so we have two interesting points in here. One, I'm about over. I've got 4 months maybe. However, the bright side, it appears as though we got the next
book.
I can't keep this up.
You wrote a new book.
Yeah, wait. At first, you should probably
Yeah. So you wrote a new book.
That's true.
It's an old book, though.
Well, some is new, most is old.
Yeah. So you've been writing your whole life.
Yeah.
And you had all these notebooks, and the first book came out of these notebooks as you were writing and kind of materialized through the process. Yeah. And then the second book, we went back and looked at, or you went back and looked at your notebooks and really pulled out what you thought was some of the strongest work and compiled it together. And then your sons also took a look.
Yes, he did. Thank goodness.
And had their own input.
Yes.
And so then we compiled all of these stories together. And you were wanting to kind of like figure out some kind of organization, some way to categorize it, because there's lots of different subjects, right? And so you had stories about work, you had stories about family, about mountain climbing, and we were trying to figure out some way to put them all together. But ultimately, we decided to let the universe decide.
Right.
And pulled them out of a hat and had them organized that way.
Yeah, which was an interesting choice.
Yeah. It seemed silly at first, and then it actually worked.
Yes.
And the new book is called Bastārai?
Bastārai.
Yeah. Which we will not explain, because if you read the book, it explains itself.
Right.
And that's available now. Got it on the website.
Oh, really?
Well, no, I'm just saying that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But when this video comes out, that will be true.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is now available, and it's really strong work. I really enjoyed reading through them all and getting to help you put it together and edit all that. So you got 2 books out of it.
Yeah, we did.
And who knows, maybe a third. I have not gone through and read all of your notebooks. I just edited the stuff that you pulled out of them.
Yeah.
So who knows what else is in there.
There's probably more.
Yeah.
But it's not likely going to be me.
No. So anyway.
At this particular point, for whatever reason, suddenly everything kind of was
You've been feeling worse.
yeah. And so I'm guessing at another time I could be a lot more accurate, but at the moment I'm having a great deal of pretty much saying anything, which is disturbing. Which is.
It's not the best.
Yeah. So could be better.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, we got some new stuff at Epstein's, and I bet if we were talking about screwdrivers,
Right.
the words might come a lot easier.
Right.
Because it's a hard thing to describe your own work. I mean, it's hard to do normally. Talk about it. But we did get some new Japanese screwdrivers, so I bet you could talk about that real good.
Right.
Okay. Well, we got to take you to some family stuff.
Yeah, and so we'll give this one another shot.
Okay.